all we've talked about all week is our effort. It's our effort and our strain that we're going to go take that field with out there today. Do not step foot on that field without giving maximum effort on every play, without unbelievable strain. Mississippi State, what we've built this program on is relentless effort. That is how this program has been built. Never stop it. Everything I have, relentless effort in everything that I do. That's what that sign says right out here. You hit that sign on the way out of this locker room today. It says, I will give relentless effort. You hit that sign and you mean it. If you don't mean it, stay in here. And I'm going to tell you what, I don't care who's across from you, you go get it. Every single snap of this game, we let it go and play with relentless effort.
I think the team performed well Saturday. We did exactly what Coach asked us to do, just play every play with great effort, and don't worry about the results. And the results turned out well, as we all would expect.
Hey, let's go, man. Hey, like I told you before, we living our dream. It don't matter who on the other side of the fence. We coming. Hey, let's go, baby. Hey, if you in with me, give me that yeah on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Let's go.
Gave great effort and great strain, and I think one of the things that's really easy to see us play is how well we play, how well we execute, and the type of plays we make when we have 11 guys on the field straining the football.
Stepping back, Prescott with time, throws it down the middle, wide open is Miles, caught it at the 15, goes to the 5 and 9 into the end zone for a touchdown.
Last year, he'd always get down there, get inside the 5-yard line and wouldn't put it in. But for him to be wide open like that, give himself a chance. And he went and scored. He stumbled a little bit and made me nervous, but he got in there and that was exciting. I was the first of 2.
Gabe made a bunch of plays, Gabe made plays for us a little bit last year. I think the big monkey off his back was getting in the end zone. I think we had him tackled, 7 or 8 different times inside the 5-yard line last year. So as a receiver, everybody's always been on him, man. You got to score your first touchdown. He got his first and second career touchdown. So I think that'll get that monkey off his back and just let him relax a little bit more. But he's really working, developing. You can see with the talent he has with the ball in his hands, but he's also working to become a better wide receiver, and that's what I like to see.
They'll hand it off to the running back, trying to get to the outside and spinning as Taylor and behind the line of scrimmage. He is knocked down on the play. Nowhere to go because Tevez Calhoun saw that play coming, cut it off, and made the tackle.
Great thing about Saturday was we got a lot of guys into the game. We had played 6 safeties by the end of the first quarter. We played 7 linebackers by the end of the first quarter, over 8 guys on the defensive front by the end of the first quarter. So a lot of guys got a chance to contribute. A lot of guys had a chance to go out there and make plays, and that's going to be nothing but beneficial for us down the road.
30-yard attempt. Bulldogs lead at 6-3. Moore. And it looked like he never got it off. He faked it and kept it with the holder, and Brandon Bryant knocks down the holder. Play action fake. Prescott with time. Fires complete at the 40, breaking to the 35-yard line. Williams still in there. They're going to throw it instead on the slant to the Runyon Wilson, who broke a tackle at the 10, fights his way inside the 5. Down, I think, at the 1-yard line. First and goal, give it to Williams. He smashes in for the touchdown.
A lot of different guys were able to do that. A lot of different guys made plays. And one of the things we always talk about for our guys is we need guys to go make big plays. When opportunities are there, go make the play. Don't be waiting for someone else to make that play. You go make that play. And I think that game right there where we put up big numbers offensively is going to help those guys with the confidence they have and moving forward to go make those plays that are there to be made.
Fake and the roll to the left, looking as Prescott going to throw deep. Receiver down the field, and the pass is going to be fought for, and a flag is down as Gray was going for the catch. And did he catch it? He caught it. I don't know how in the world he caught it. The defender went over his back before the ball ever got there. Wow. And he hangs on inside the 10-yard line.
If you look at him, he's rolling to his left on a rollout pass, a little off balance, a guy coming to hit him. He did a great job of trusting his receiver, giving him an opportunity to go catch the ball. He saw Donald was behind him. He gave him a shot to go make a play on the ball. And, you know, in his body position and where he was, it's tough to get a lot on that throw from where he was. But I thought he did a good job of giving Donald an opportunity to make a catch.
The bomb to Donald, and he made a spectacular catch. Wasn't that good of a throw, but he made a great catch.
I knew before the game there was certain, like he needed 100 and something yards to become the all-time passer, but you know, I never even knew during the game when he did it. I don't even know that he knew during the game that he did it. I mean, I'm sure in the back of his mind he knew if I play well I might pass this record. But I think more importantly than that to him, and especially as an older veteran player, is are we doing what we need to do to be successful on the field? Are we helping this team develop the right way so that we can improve from week to week? And most importantly, did we win the game? And we were able to do that on Saturday.
I heard over the speaker, I guess, him saying that makes Dak Prescott, and the crowd started screaming. I was focused on the play, but then I got to the sideline and people were telling me congrats, and then I had to ask somebody what exactly did I break. So.
The snap and the keep by Prescott. It's open in the middle. Fights to the 40. Got a block. He could go. He gets to the 20. Caught from behind and spilled to the 10-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 6 and the fake and the rollout. And the toss caught and touchdown Holloway, who grabs it at the 2 and steps into the end zone. And the ball on the sweep to the outside, and that is going to be actually Daniel Taylor running it. He's reversed his field from right to left, and as he retreats, he is caught and dropped by Tevez Calhoun. Back goes Fitzgerald, has time, throws it down the field. Pass is caught by Gray at the 15, knocked off his feet at the 13-yard line. Snap to Fitzgerald, and he fakes it inside and keeps it and drives it to the goal line and gets in for the touchdown.
All throughout the week, you know, they're preaching, you know, how ready I needed to get for this game, how I was going to get game time, how I was going to get play time. They're going to put me out there, you know, to the whole playbook, and you know, have a chance to show what you got. And I was just anxious to get out there once the game finally started. And once I finally got to get on the field, it was a big relief, you know, kind of play your home field in front of your home crowd. I mean, it was a great feeling.
He takes the snap, retreats, in trouble, gets away from the initial rush, but is going to be knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. The Bulldogs got some penetration. Mississippi State with DeAndre Ward.
There was a lot of young guys that flashed, you know, certainly on the back end, Mark McLaurin and Jamal Peters both made some really nice plays coming from their safety positions. JT Gray and Gary Green and Des Harris made some really nice plays at linebacker. You know, it was good to see Braxton Hoyette and Corey Thomas on there on the inside. And what they get the game reps, now they understand the gap from, you know, doing it on the practice field to doing it on the game field. And they understand that that's now what we're trying to emphasize in practice, why it's so important to do things exactly the way we want it done.
Probably the most reps I had in the actual games in high school, so, you know, just able to get in and play that much, it really felt good.
You look at that game, we really forced young guys onto the field throughout the course of the game, and they were given an opportunity and they played with great effort. They responded, and hopefully that'll get them more reps as the season moves on.
Staley back on the left. He's going to throw it down the field. Got a receiver out there. Touchdown, Joe Mora.
Elijah got his first touchdown. A-Train got his first touchdown. I mean, my class and in general, you know, they had a really good day. I mean, they went out there. We proved what we got. The young guys, you know, there's a lot of talent coming up. There's a lot of talent after this season. It's not going to be a rebuilding year. It's just going to reload and keep going.
Fitzgerald's going to take it and fake it, roll back under pressure, looking downfield, shoots it long down the field, receiver open, that is Gray, he's in the end zone, and that is a touchdown.
I was really pleased with Donald. You know, I mean, he's a junior college transfer, so he's not like a younger player, but really he's the first-year player for us. That you see he has a lot of potential out there, but it needs to develop into being a more of a playmaker. And you got to see that. He had some opportunities to make some great plays. He did. And I hope that really leads with to help him build his confidence moving forward, you know, that when he has the opportunity to make a play, he's going to make it.
And Fake it to Deere, going right up the middle is Fitzgerald. Fights his way close to the goal line. The push to the end zone. Now they put the hands up. Took a long time. Finally put the hands up for Fitzgerald, and evidently he crossed the goal line.
Going into the game, I was talking to my friend, just let me get a chance to get one. Let me just get one touchdown, and I ended up getting 2 rushing and 1 passing. I mean, I couldn't have asked for anything better.
Great job today. Great job. Again, I told you coming into this, I didn't care about the score. Really, I cared about the effort that we gave out there on the field. And you know what? From my understanding, I think we gave great effort. We got to go watch that film, and we got to go evaluate that. And guys in here got to be really critical of themselves in evaluation of that film and how they played, and was their effort good enough? Did I play low enough? Okay, did I come off the ball and have great technique? Did I strain to the football on defense? Did I gather and stop, or did I run through tackles with great angles? Okay, on the defensive side of the ball, did I do all of those things? Okay, on the offense, was I coming off the ball and rocking people off the ball? Was I in a good position in pass pro? Was I stalk blocking on the edge properly? Did I always have perfect ball security? Did I run great routes? All of those little things we got to evaluate out of each other. You with me? Because I do care about the score next week. I really do. Okay, back into SEC play next week, going on the road in a tough environment to go play Auburn. We got to go get a win. We need to go get a win. Okay. Now to do that, man, we're getting better as a football team. Okay. We improved from week 1 to week 2. We did, okay? And we had a good week of practice, okay? Then all of a sudden, week 2 to week 3, we had a better week of practice, and I think we played even better. Now this week, we got to have an even better week of practice, okay? An even better week of practice, and challenge yourself, yeah? Because guys got some plays today. The question is, are you going to get more or less off of when we go watch that film? Are you going to get more or less plays next week with the strain that you give in practice and everything that we do? You guys understand that? That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, okay? I'm pleased with what happened. Go have a great time, enjoy it. It's hard to get wins, okay? I've always told you guys that. And the great thing that's happened here at Mississippi State is we expect to win. Go enjoy it. Enjoy it so much that you want to work so hard next week to experience it again next Saturday night. All right, great job. Let's go. Bring it up tight. Bring it up tight. Bear, get out here. Let's sing the song, baby. Let's go, man. All right. 1, 2, 3, let's go.
Hail, heroes, say, I got a victory today. Live the line and close the ball. Cross and go before we call it. Yeah. When they say, feel like AGLL5 from Mississippi State. Win the game to win, don't stay.
Hey, take care of yourself. Hey, good job today. Take care of yourself. Stay around your teammates, man. Brothers on 3. 1, 2, 3, brothers.
Hey, you get your tickets at Prime Sport?
Yep, Prime Sport can get you tickets for anything.
Even if it's sold out?
Even if you want a VIP experience.
Even if you want impossible to get seats?
Even for a once-in-a-lifetime event. Sorry.
Even if you want to hang with celebrities?
Prime Sport is the best.
The best!
Prime Sport. Events that move you.
It's always fun to see the faces, how they've changed, how they're similar, hear them tell their stories.
You know, Mississippi State means so much to me, and to come back and see the guys I lived with, worked hard with, and played hard with, and it's just a phenomenal feeling to be able to come and see some of these guys.
You know, when you go through the times that we did and have a team like we had, it was really, really special, and you develop a lot of very close relationships on any team, but when you do something special with a group, it's very, very different.
We do kind of operate on one of those statements. We say, let's win something today.
I always remember before the game, pre-game, he'd come up and fire everybody up. He'd say, "Gosh darn it, partner, I want your buns to stop bubbles as big as my fist," you know.
You know, he used to throw a lot of, I don't know what the words are, colloquialisms, but he would say, you know, attaboy partner, and, you know, we need to play like a rolling bunch of butcher knives.
He'd go around every day, and I mean, he'd go, "Oh, gosh done it, boys." I said, "We're going to have to do better." And that Western, that Southeast Western, whatever that draw is that he had.
Time to get together and enjoy things, and it's going to be a tough old contest. We need your help.
Partner, let me tell you something. Ricky Edwards, you just pitter-patting around. I want you to just hit it up in there. So that was the voice that I will always remember about Coach Emory Ballard.
He meant a lot to us, and he was, we're all kind of respectfully scared of him.
Well, I was 10 years old growing up in Jackson, Mississippi, and Mississippi State on November 1st, 1980, beat #1 Alabama, snapped their 28-game win streak.
You know, you can't ask me enough about that game.
I remember Alabama was driving, and you know, I was just thinking, you know, I'd seen Alabama do this many times to many teams at the very end. They were known to do that. They were a great team.
The play was so pristine in my mind.
Jacobs says he cannot hear. Jacobs goes up underneath. Jacobs long snap count.
Let me tell you a little bit about that fumble recovery. That is my high school teammate, Tyrone Keys, who made that hit on Jacobs down the 3-yard line.
I was following the play, and as Tyrone hit the quarterback and the ball slipped out.
Goes to the fullback, fumbles the ball, Bulldogs recover, Bulldogs recover, with 6 seconds, the Bulldogs recover.
Billy Jackson jumped on it, and it's so ironic that when you look at the clips that they show here at Mississippi State, is you see me jumping up and down in the background, and of course, I didn't even get any action in the play.
When that ball popped out, it was just everybody yelling and screaming for somebody to get on it, you know, and once we recovered the ball, we knew then that, you know, we pretty much had won the game, and it was going to be a game to remember.
When the play was made, it was like, wow, we finally had done this thing.
I was celebrating. I enjoyed myself immensely. I'd always said, you know, if we ever beat Alabama, I'd go to the 50-yard line and jump on whoever I could and celebrate, and that's exactly what I did. And then ended up running into the locker room at the end of the game and almost running over Bear Bryant.
Bond handling the ball straight ahead. Everybody piles up on it. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Game's over. Bulldogs win 6-3.
We were talking to the interviewer, and Kent and I are talking about that last play. And Kent, because in the press box, I couldn't have seen it. And Kent says, well, you know, the nose guard slapped the ball when I was trying to snap it. As soon as he said, Embry's head turned with what? He didn't know it either. He had no clue.
Because see, I was right there and I watched it. I mean, I sat there and saw him do it, but the referee said, hey, look, there would have been a penalty against him anyway because it's illegal too. And so, you know, when we recovered it, I said, we got it. It's over. And I mean, that is a part of history that I will have in my memory that no one can take away from me. And to have that legendary coach come to our locker room and say, look, that was not a fluke. Y'all beat our tails up and down that field all day today, and you deserve this win.
It was so special that you say, you know, you almost pinch yourself and say, was I really there? You know, did I really do it? And you know you did. But yeah, that's a tremendous honor to be a part of that.
It's in front of Magruder Hall, here, over by George Hall. So, and the funny part is that piece of sidewalk is the only piece of the original sidewalk still there. Somebody spared it. You can barely see it now, but it's starting to fade. Somebody did that the night of that game.
Well, we kind of rode that high for a long time, you know, and but like I say, it was a great honor to be able to beat the #1 team.
As my kids say, do we have to watch this every time we come? And I said, yes, you do.
week after that, their next game after the Alabama game, they played LSU in Jackson. And I remember some family friends taking us to the game, and that was my first ever Mississippi State football game. And the Bulldogs beat up on LSU pretty good, 55-31 or something like that. And I remember Glenn Young returned the second half kickoff, 100 yards for a touchdown, and John Bond and Marty McDowell and Michael Haddix and so many others had big games. And that's probably the first Mississippi State team I can sit there and I can rattle off the lineup and I can tell you who the players were. And obviously it's a special team for all Mississippi State people, but it's kind of special for me to look back and watch the old highlights and bring back a lot of good memories.
Time passes so fast, you know, in 35 years, some of those guys out there, man, I tell you, you know, it's funny, we have to walk around and look at each other's name tags on some people because, you know, we've changed a lot, but, you know, after you get to conversating and you get to talking, you know, those memories start to come back and they're still it's just the same old guys.
Look, it's just a wonderful experience just to come back and see some of these old heads that I haven't seen for 30 years. And, that, you know, to go back and talk about, I mean, you see a face and it just spurs a memory of what we used to do in the, you know, in the preparation for the games and in, you know, out there on the field. And it's just unbelievable.
We've got so many strong ties and so many bonds and so many memories that, you know, we relive and rekindled with these reunions. It's wonderful. It really is.
It's always great, but memories will last forever. And some of the guys, you know, we was teammates and, you know, personal friends, and it's just a great honor to be here tonight to see everybody.
They're just outstanding group of athletes and group of people, and you know, and it's proved now by the type of people they are now, the professionals they've become, and what they mean to Mississippi State, what Mississippi State means to them.
Everything that's really cool about our job involves athletes. It seems like, you know, you're getting to be around the current student athletes who are trying to make their way and be successful. Or in this case, you're bringing back former greats and making sure they understand how important they are to Mississippi State.
At Sullivan's Office Supply, we've been selling quality office products and furniture in our area since 1959. We offer many brands and styles of office furniture. With free AutoCAD design, we help you decide the best arrangement for the function and then apply various price ranges and styles of furniture to fit that function. Let our experienced people at Sullivan's work with you to get you the best possible answer.
You like working with us because we work with you. Sullivan's.
On the road, our guys know that they're going to compete. It kind of, not just those games, it seems whether we're going there or they're coming here, a lot of these games with Auburn over the last couple of years have come right down to the wire. And I think, you know, our staff and our players understand that this is going to be a 4-quarter game where you got to show up and bring your A game every single snap.
I think they're a little bit of a more one-high team than two-high than they were last year. Their coach is going to trust their players, their defensive back to make plays, so I expect to see a lot of man and I'm excited for our matchup. Like I said, the opportunity to get some receivers open, running backs, run the ball and open up the run game. It'll be exciting.
The first thing you know about Auburn is that they're always going to be very well coached. They've got a scheme that's constantly in a state of attack. Going to put a tremendous amount of pressure on every level of your defense. We know they've got outstanding players. They've got backs that run the ball hard, and they've got some wide receivers that can really make things happen down the field. So it's a game where you've got to be really mentally sharp from the first snap to the last, because you can hem them up and hem them up and hem them up, and all of a sudden they're going to hit you on an explosive play, and so there's an avalanche that follows that. So our guys understand that anytime you go on the road in the SEC, it's a heck of an accomplishment to win a game, and at a place like Auburn, we know we have to be at our best to come out with a win.
It's not easy to go win on the road in the SEC. You got to go out there. You're going to have to play at a very, very high level because you're battling not just your opponent, but you're battling the huge sold-out crowd and the raucous environment that you're in. But you know, these are games we're going to have to go win as we continue. We want to have a great season. You got to go win this game.